don't know what I'm doing. Hey, you guys. How are you? How are you all the way to back over there? As you guys know, it's me, D. And I'm here for something a little bit different, a little bit new, a little bit of swagger. So I'm going to be doing a live reaction and review and just overall discussion of The Hunger Games, a ballad of songbirds and snakes. I didn't finish that title, but that's what it is. It's basically a prequel about, if you're a fan of the Hunger Games, um, it's about it's kind of like a prequel for Cornelius Snow, and how he became involved in the Hunger Games and how it kind of molded him into the perfect villain that he is of the Hunger Games. And I have someone here with me tonight, so please put a round of applause and greet her as she comes through. Why you look like that, Mr. Girly Tomboy? You can introduce yourself.
Hello,
Not really.
everybody. I am NJ, the girly tomboy, you know, fashion stylist,
Yes,
stylist,
extraordinaire.
book me.
Yes, and really one of my truly one of my closest friends within a year. Like, I mean, I've been knowing you for years, but it's like this whole
hmm
year, you honestly got me through it. No shade. You, Ari, Cherry, my other friend Nix, you haven't met. It's like a lot of y'all that really have, even though sometimes y'all work my nerves, but that's what friends do. Yeah, everybody listen. I know I work y'all nerves too. That's the point. That's the point. You're not gonna like your friends 24/7. But
Well, honey, I feel you.
Robin,
I said, yeah, I feel you.
right. But I like that. I can't like somebody 24/7. If that's the case, then something is wrong. Something's wrong. No. But anyway, this holiday season, like I was telling you, I think I'm going to be at the movies every week. Last week I went to go see the Marvels. I didn't do a live for that. Um, I liked it. I liked it a lot.
Mhm.
It did need a little bit of adjusting and stuff. You said you probably wait till it gets on streaming, right?
I'm probably going to, stream it
You
for
should.
free.
Now that I have a week to think about it, like it's worth going to the movie theaters, but if you don't really want to, you don't have to. Now with this, you was like, no, you need to go watch this because, and it was on my hearts, but I forgot what day it is because literally it's like every week a movie's coming out. It
hmm
starts with the Marvels. It's Hunger Games. It's Trolls, even though you're not gonna watch Trolls, but I do want to
Heck
watch
no.
Trolls. Wish is coming out tomorrow. Actually, it's out.
Ooh.
It's the same. The theater I went to today. It was there. It was already out. I was like, damn. Um, Beyonce's movie is coming out. Um,
Oh, yeah, I'm not going to see that.
I
No.
know we spoke about this
That
offline.
ticket price. Oh, no,
That's
baby.
not the ticket price. Well, how much is it,
I saw 18. I said, yo, I do not even pay.
girl?
I
That's
don't
not
pay.
that
I
bad.
don't pay double digits for tickets. I don't know. I go to matinees and I will stick
Listen.
with a matinee.
I
I'm
went
so
to the
sorry.
matinee today, and I was shocked that I said, "Let me look at the." I like to go to the movie theaters that serve me food and alcohol. So the one I went to, I Google, it said what happened.
I'm trying to see where I'm at.
Oh, I thought
I think I'm
DJ was
just
doing
tripping.
something, but I saw it said $9. I said $9. Yes, ma'am. But I ended up spending so much money on food. When I saw that receipt, I was like, whatever.
Well,
I
you did say that you got
get my 3 margarita.
yeah, I was about to say, sir, that price sound about right.
Listen, let me tell you what I had to drink. And oh yeah, and the Color Purple is coming out amongst other movies too that I want to see.
And Charlie and the Charlie Factory next
I'm
month.
not watching it. I watched the one from the 50s. I'm fine. I didn't like the one with Johnny Depp. That was not good. And
You're
this
gonna
one,
watch that.
I'm not gonna watch it. If it comes on streaming and I'm up, I'll watch it. I'm not a big fan. Why do you laugh? I'm serious.
Not if you up.
I'm not a oh, okay. And this is somebody that gives like I like to give things a chance. Sequels and prequels nowadays, I don't need them. I what about Willy Wonka? I want to see. what's his name? Timothy Charlemagne. He cool or whatever, but I'm
That
fine.
is, I feel like it's going to be a funny, cute movie.
Well, that's good for you. I'm not watching it. I'm not watching for what? I am not
Okay.
watching that.
If it's good, I'm
I'm
gonna tell you. Hey, you know what another reason is that I want to see, which we already talked about? Well, I want to see Marvels
mm.
because was it the black director you said?
Yeah, yeah, it was a female black,
I
her
said,
first
yo, I want
one.
to support her. I want to support her.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I am going to. I think I'm going to go this weekend.
It was some other movie or some other thing that a woman did this weekend that they didn't support either. I
Which one?
forgot what it was. Oh, and Wish, the way how they're talking about Wish too, I'm like, so y'all don't like women? Because the lead is another black, is like she's the second black.
Hmm.
Well, she's not a princess, but like you know what I mean. Like after Tiana, and she's Afro Latinx, and she got braids. But it's like I'm gonna do this in another video. But it's
Yeah.
like so the colored girls can't get no watch. Like what's going on?
Man, I feel like the last week and a half or 2 weeks or this month, it's been nothing but people upset with women. So when it comes to hearing about this, I'm like, yo,
Why?
you got you got so much hate towards women. I'm like, I don't think
And
men like us.
it's
I
so
don't think men
stupid.
like me. They don't like me.
It's ridiculous. It's stupid. It makes not a piece of sense to me.
It
But
doesn't.
speaking of prequels, this I'll say overall, I loved it. I loved
Same.
it.
Same. I loved it.
It showed. Listen, it showed his character how he became um Snow, the Snow that we
Hmm.
know. Or do you want to say spoilers, or you want to just?
I mean, we can just let's not do any spoilers. Let's just give our
Mhm,
thoughts. If there's a special
mhm,
scene, we can vaguely talk about it. Well, we get it.
mhm. So okay, so I will ask you. Okay, three. Okay, so I'm gonna ask what did you like? What was your favorite things in the movie? Like, what's your three favorite things from the movie?
Okay, so my first thing is the cast.
Mm.
The casting was really good, and it really just didn't have
Ooh, this
the
is good.
typical just it didn't just give just regular white. It gave a little bit spicy white. I feel like some of them were either Swedish, um,
Mhm.
Latin American, Latin. So I was like, okay, so these people ain't just typical white people. You ain't trying to put blondes and blondes together. You're getting a variety of people,
Yeah, it was
a
diverse.
variety of talent. I don't think I even thought about, or I don't even think I watched the trailer, so I didn't even know that she sang. But my second favorite is her voice. Her voice is so beautiful.
So good. On my way
So
to the
beautiful.
theater, I do this thing like if I'm on my way to the theater, I look for the soundtrack and I listen to it. And
Okay.
I was listening to it. So part of the songs that she sang in there, they involve like parts of the movie. So I was like, oh, it wasn't like a spoiler, but it was basically gearing me up for what's to come.
Hmm.
So a lot of the things like she'll be singing, and then you hear somebody say something that they said in the movie. Excuse me. The soundtrack is actually pretty good. I stopped it after a while because it got so country sounding. I was like, I can
I
only take
like that.
country so much. That okay, you continue. Because then I'll talk about what I wanted to say when I say
Oh
after.
yeah. And I'm trying to think of my third one. What is my third favorite? I think I'm trying to make sure I'm not saying a spoiler because I think for me, because the main character, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna remember anybody's names. I watched this on Saturday. Like they're out of my head already. But the main
I
character with
wouldn't
the
forget
blonde,
my either. You mean Courtney
me,
Snow?
Snow, yeah. So Snow,
He
I
was in it.
realized how I love the moment he realized
Mm-hmm.
when you're in a human situation, you're gonna make human decisions.
Oh, oh,
You can say
yeah.
all you want all day, never me, I will never, but you can never really tell until you're actually in that situation. And I
Mhm,
love that about his character because it was so real. I was like, yo, this is real. Somebody, I will do this.
mhm.
React naturally. How about you? What are your favorite three?
Oh, as I'm saying it, I had my three in the theater, but it's like so many other things. But
Hmm.
I will talk about them within the review.
Okay.
So my top three things that I really enjoyed was definitely, like you said, the casting, and how diverse it was.
Yeah.
Because you had trans actors in there. You do you watch
Hmm.
Euphoria?
Oh yeah, you already know. I already recognize it
You know that
immediately.
was what's her
Yes, I
name?
did. I did. I
Shout
said
out
she
to
did.
Hunter Sheffer. But well, when it gets to the callbacks, I would, if you miss any, because I caught on to a lot of callbacks.
Yeah.
I like that. Oh my god, what was my second one? Because I want to give the one I'm thinking about now. I want to do it last.
Okay.
Um, I think it was the callbacks was my second one.
That's your second one.
It was. I think it was the callbacks to the first movie as well as in the book. Like for instance, a lot of things that happen in the movie, because I didn't finish read the first one,
Hmm.
but I read like a quarter of it. So they
Okay.
explain way more. Like if you watch the first couple of movies, like the original ones with excuse me, with oh my god, excuse me, with Katniss. This here got me burping, son. With Katniss and Peeta,
Hmm.
um, a lot of things that are mentioned in the book. If you didn't read the book, you're gonna miss it in the movie.
Okay. That makes sense.
And a lot of the time, I guess the writers noticed, or the people that was working on the film noticed that, oh, we didn't mention that in the first or the second movie. Let's mention it here. And I like
Okay.
that. I was like, I see what y'all doing. So I did like the callbacks. But thirdly, and I'm surprised that you did not say this, the
What?
fashion, honey.
Oh, baby, I
Girl,
already
the
know that was our
fashion was my
separate. I
favorite.
know that was our separate.
Yeah, Sean. When he had on that red whatever with the skirt and the pants.
That
Oh,
school look,
I need that. That school look.
even though girls look, the tribute for 12,
I didn't like.
her look,
Mm-hmm. You
I
thought
like the
so?
skirt. I like the skirt. For me, it was like you could tell she was part of a circus. You could tell she was
It did
part
give me
of
very
that.
much gypsy, and
Yeah, gypsy. Perfect. That is actually
yeah,
what it is.
it did give
Yeah.
me very much that. But his fashion, Viola's red, white, whatever that was, coat,
First of all,
splendid.
goosebumps. She killed her role. I kick.
Like
She
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 always
had me
does.
scared.
Stop playing with her.
She had me scared, yo. I said, Viola,
She
girl,
was. And the clothes, because she
you
looked like a demented grandmother. Like I'm like, get
yes.
your behind from out my face.
Oh, them,
Mean as a snake, Myrna Jean.
oh, I love when she was like,
So
so you
good.
did this. Okay, well, my babies, if you did, they'll smell your handwriting.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Oh,
what?
I said, girl, just tell
And
me you
you
ain't do
idiot. I would have said no, he did. Well, I didn't
thank
understand why
you.
she not oh, this is a spoiler. I didn't understand why she lied. I didn't understand that. But
I was
she
like,
did so good. And Peter Dinklage, those were my two. He did a great job
oh, he
too.
did a great
Yeah,
job.
listen, you forget that he's a small man. How you say it? A
Uh,
little man. A little
a little
man.
person.
Yes, you forget that every time he comes on stage. You'd be like, the way how he just commands attention.
He does. He has a presence and
He
like
he did it
the
in
way
Game of
he
Thrones.
pauses when the way for me personally, even yeah, Game of Thrones, the way
Mm-hmm.
he talks in a cadence that flows with the times and flows with the character.
Mm-hmm.
Like he really does have a cadence that I just pay attention to. I'm like,
Yes,
yo, you command my attention. I'm looking at you like,
he's amazing,
okay,
and it
yes.
took me years to realize that he was not British.
Really?
He's not.
I know that.
He is
but he played a
American.
good role. He played a good
He's
role.
a great actor. He is such a great actor. He commands respect regardless of. That's what I say in the diversity. You have people that are little people. You have black. You have trans, and even the main girl. She's like, I think she's half Hispanic or half
That's why I
something.
said Latin or something. And then you
Hmm.
had the character with the Down syndrome. You had
Yes,
the
the black girl was albino.
it's
Wasn't
albino.
she? I think she
Yo.
was.
Yeah,
It was
I think
such
she
a
was too.
diverse cast. And I
Such a
loved
beautiful
it.
cat.
I loved it. I love it. See, that's how you do inclusion correctly.
Yeah.
And
And
you
not
don't,
forced.
because a lot of,
You can tell when they
oh,
force it.
yes, I was about to say, a lot of people, they force it. It's like, a lot of people, they do it like, okay, here's the trans person. No,
Hmm.
even going back to Euphoria with the same, I forgot her character in Euphoria, but I'll say her name is Hunter in real life.
Okay.
Um, I didn't even know that she was transgender until the second episode because they never mentioned it
Yeah,
in
they
Euphoria.
took
They
a
never.
I think they didn't want to be the first thing that comes out. I think they wanted you to
Yeah.
give her a moment because sometimes they just immediately put a character in your face and you're like now you have to immediately accept them versus just what is this character about? Let's
Hmm.
remove this part and actually what are they about?
Hmm. And I'm realizing a lot of casting is doing that now. Before they would include a lot of trans people, but they
Hmm.
will only have them play trans characters. Now, for instance, you have, I think her character is supposed to be cisgender, or because her character is actually in the movies.
Hmm.
You realize that, right?
Yeah.
Right. The girl that has the tiger face in the that's her.
Hmm.
I realized, and then with like for MJ Rodriguez that was on Pose, she's playing a cisgender woman on American Horror Story, even though it's a horrible season. But yet still, she has a role where she's playing a mother, like she's giving birth. So I like the fact that first, yes, they were hiring trans women, but they were only getting trans roles. Now they're getting roles for whatever, and I love it. I
And I love
definitely
that
want.
too because even with her in the movie, it
Mm-hmm.
was just it was I'm not gonna lie. I think it took me a fourth or fifth time when I looked at her and I was
Mm-hmm.
like, yo, that's old girl from Euphoria. But
Mm-hmm.
at first I didn't even pay that part of that no mind. I like
Mm.
when I watch movies and I'm looking at the character. I'm not looking at your gender. I'm not looking really too much at that. I'm looking at what am I supposed to be getting from you? I'm supposed to be getting some type of traits, some like what are you about? I want to get to know that. But then she did a good job.
She did
I
a good
loved her
job.
role.
She
Even at the
did.
end, I almost said something. I almost gave a spoiler.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. But I did enjoy it. So what are some things that you didn't like about the movie, if anything?
I
Oh, now
didn't
I
like.
remember what my second one
Oh,
was.
I know. Okay, you got your second one. Go.
My second one was basically I love his the backstory of Snow. That was it.
Oh yeah.
It was
Hmm.
so beautifully done.
It was good.
It was done. It was done very well. Anyway, continue. That's what it was. But it's so many other things that I liked about it, about this movie. It's more pros than cons, but
It's a lot of pros. Now, what did I didn't like about the movie? What I didn't
if
like?
anything.
Okay, so the one thing I can say I just felt like I didn't like, which I understood, and I feel like it's because I did not do my research on this movie. Of course, I didn't read the books, I'll tell you that. And
I didn't read this one.
I didn't really look at the trailer. I know I watched it, but I don't think I paid attention to it. So when I went to the movies, I was like, yo, what is this? I think into the middle, I was like, oh, this is the prequel. I thought
Oh, you
I
thought it
thought I
was
was watching a like another part to Hunger. I said, oh, this ain't even no original Hunger Games. And I felt like there's another one, and I don't know if you're gonna feel. I don't think you're
I
gonna
think so
agree.
too. They would be smart to make this into a threequel, and it doesn't even have to be the same actor. You can have Snow.
Mm,
I want a story about Snow
yeah,
because in the movie, I could care less, but this made me more invested in his role, in his and who he was, and him
Hmm.
becoming who he is. I
Yeah,
think this is such a great origin story. This
it
was
is
done so well.
beautiful.
Yeah. Are there anything else that you didn't really like?
Yeah, for me, and I don't think we're gonna agree, but
Mm,
possibly, I felt like it was rushed. I
mm,
felt like they crammed everything so in that it was like you couldn't look away without getting new information.
mm.
Like, I want to say a spoiler just to make a point. I'm gonna say it. Like when he goes and sits down with old boy from the little man, and he
Hmm.
goes to see him to give him
Yeah,
his friend that passed away, or whatever.
yeah.
Yeah, when he gives him that box, and he's like, your dad. I gave your dad the
You talking
idea.
about the last, the basically the ending, right?
Yeah, the ending. I was
Okay.
like, if I looked away, I probably would have never caught that.
Hmm.
Because they say quick things that he was a child and then immediately he was in high school. It was like I would have want to know what happened so much more about his father
Hmm.
because they already were looking like they were losing money before he passed away. It didn't look like they were in a home they looked worried, didn't they, in the beginning to you?
Yeah, in the beginning when they was outside and it was basically a war and they almost got hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's not really. I just what I just said wasn't really a spoiler. It was just the beginning and whatever. I mean, we know that it was a war, but that's the only thing that you didn't really care for.
Yeah, I felt like it was cramped up. They sped that up
Mm.
real quick. For me, it felt fast because Hunger Games went like this, and I understood that it really wasn't about the Hunger Games. It was about following Snow's life. That's why I said I
Mhm.
didn't. I don't think I watched the trailer because I was really confused. I was like, yo, I don't even know if this is the before or after.
I knew it was before because I'm that person where like if I'm online and I see I always get a little whatever like they say, oh, this is in production and they hired Viola Davis and Peter Dinklage and Hunter
Hmm.
Schafer to be in the roles and we don't know who they praying, but then I do my research a little bit, so I know that this book was written in 2020, I believe,
Okay.
like right after the hype, and it's basically a prequel of Snow. So that much I did know. I When I went to go see the Marvels, I saw the trailer, I guess, in the full. It's like I saw bits and pieces, but I saw it to the fullest. I was like, oh, now I understand a little bit more. I low key agree with you with a little that it was rushed a bit, but also there was things that they did that I didn't understand why. That was really my main like qualm. Like damn it. Like ooh, I gotta reword this different so I don't spoil it.
Okay.
Like why did Snow do certain things? Like why
Like
exactly
what?
did certain things? Oh God.
I already gave a spoiler. You can get one.
Like
We 1-1.
and you really didn't? Not to
I
me.
did. I said little man
Ah, rah,
said
rah, rah,
he
rah.
gave. Yeah, so you didn't want to bring it out because you already know I said it. Yeah, I told you.
In case
I
you
said.
add more to the pot. Um okay, like in the beginning it looked like he was doing something a certain way. Then all of a sudden in the middle to like the ending, he kind of shifts character. I wouldn't say that it's so
Like why he
drastic.
wasn't the same no more.
Yeah, like why did he do certain things? Like I get it, but
He
I don't
changed.
get it.
He
But
had a
how?
human.
Just like that?
What do you mean? How?
You
I
move
told you that's what I liked about it.
you move just like that? Hell yeah,
I'm.
they bring that back.
It's it's basically how society moves. Let's be real. A lot of people,
I don't
like
think they
if you
explain
were
it.
to get like rich and become a wealthy person out of nowhere, or you've experienced the low and he's lived a life that is kind of backwards. Let's say that.
And the teacher was
A
giving
person
it
that's supposed to come off
well.
privileged, but actually, already know what's up. I'm not trying to say because but it's like I'm not surprised. he envied what he was portraying.
Oh, he was capping. Honey was capping,
He was like,
but
"That's
his
not my
outfits
friend."
was but his man. I would have to rewatch it to actually pinpoint exactly what I mean. But I'm watching, I'm like, now why the hell would you do that? That don't make no sense. But that was my major qualm. Certain things they didn't explain all the way, but that's with a lot of movies. Now,
Hmm.
um, speaking of decisions, I'm not gonna say what because I did like the main character. I love her singing. She actually sings very well. You know she's supposed to play Snow White, right?
Really?
Mm-hmm. I'm not a big. I don't know.
I've never.
I'm
I
not
can't
rushing.
recall it.
I've seen it as a kid. Watching it as an adult, it's boring.
It's a struggle.
It's horrible. The evil queen is the best part, and she don't even get her roles. Like her monologues are sickening. But anyway, we're not talking about that. We're talking about Hunger Games. But you know exactly what I mean. The decision that she made, I understood it and I didn't. With the
What do you mean? You didn't understand that?
and she just let her do it with the little girl.
I,
Oh God, I don't want to
yeah,
spoil it.
she had to. It's kill or be killed.
But
First of
she could
all,
have
she's
done
trying to
something.
survive. Old girl was gonna die. Let's be real. Even if she could have been like, "Girl, don't take it," they would have first been like,
The
they would have
black
saw her.
guy was a G.
Oh yeah, he put
That
that thing on. He said,
that fine black man was a G.
first of all, he scared me. Did he not scare you in that one scene
What's
when they
saying?
was sitting on the table? He was like,
His outfit was very nice. And going back to the fashions, it gave me very much like
"Were you
20s
scared,
or
sir?"
40s. No, I don't remember that. I live in Far Rockaway. I ain't scared of nothing.
Okay. Paul Walker wear.
Oh, ow, ow. but but I was mad at that. I was like, come on, what's her name? Songbird girl. What was her name again in the
I
movie?
told you I don't remember. It's
Lucy
been.
Gray. Lucy Gray.
Oh yeah, Lucy Gray.
Come on, Macy Gray. But yeah, like I didn't like that part. Um certain parts were very sad though. Like certain parts were very sad to me.
Like which part?
Okay, so when the original Hunger Games first came out, I was like, I'm not watching that. Y'all killing children? No. So then when I
That
heard
was
people
like,
talk about it, and I watched it on a plane. I was like, oh my God, this is really good because they don't really dwell on it. But still a part of me with the whole killing of children is like it just gets to me. But also their reason for the Hunger Games, it made sense, but at the same time, it was very I gotcha. Like it was just basically, oh, they started the war. Um, so we gonna get back to them and kill their children, basically. Like it was like how horrible are y'all? Y'all killing children?
so let me say this. I watch every, I think because how I take Hunger Games in and apply it to how life is now, where we
Yes.
live, this is very symbolic. There is so
Oh,
many
very,
symbolism in the movie that makes me be like,
very.
yo, I feel like we are in 12 districts. And I know for a fact the United States is nowhere near number one. And we ain't at the bottom, but we ain't at the top. So I'm gonna put us in the middle. I'm gonna say we about a 5.5, we at a 6. It's one of them numbers.
7.
But oh, snap. I'm gonna say we had a 5 because our recession ain't that bad compared to other countries. So that's why I'm gonna say like I'm gonna give us probably like a 5.5 or 6. But there are moments where it's like it doesn't hit me. I should have never did what I did before I got on this thing. Because now I done
Okay,
got my thought.
Oh
I
Lord.
forgot my
But I
thought.
think I know exactly what you're saying because I've even said this
Okay.
with the original Hunger Games. Um, I've always been a fan of those dystopian movies and shows.
Hmm.
Not too much of space because yes, it's futuristic, but is in a near future, basically. Not so distant future.
No,
Where it
it's
could
not.
be 7 years from now, 700 years from now. But it's more realistic than you going in a spaceship with a bunch of aliens. Like this
Yeah.
can actually happen in real life.
I mean, I'm not. I
But a
can
show
definitely
like
see it.
this can
I mean,
actually happen in real life.
how scary is that though? To live
Very
in a society
scary.
like that, where you're
Very.
ranked and you're treated as like basically workers. You don't even get to enjoy like very little to none
Your life is
your living
controlled.
conditions. I don't like that, and it is. I don't like that.
Mhm. And it's not even just the districts, it's the capital people as well, because even the children in the college, they were controlled as well. They were in
Oh,
their own type of Hunger Games, if you think about it.
and then you saw the one that was very anti-capital, but benefiting off the capital and its
Yeah,
benefits. And I
yeah,
was like, yo, there's
there's a
this is
lot of
our
people like
typical,
that.
you know,
This is
Caucasian.
America. Don't get you tripping on. This is America. It's the truth. It's friggin' it's scary as heck, because this can
Hmm.
actually happen. Low key, it is. The world is doing its own Hunger Games, and if we get this a real life Snow, you know who, I don't mention him here, but if we get real life Snow, Cheeto Man, in presidency, it's gonna be that way. It's gonna be slave. Listen,
Mm-mm.
it's gonna be slavery all over again. Listen, side note, a lot of these adult animations be correct. Boondocks, Simpsons, South Park, they be telling the future like nobody's business.
Is it telling the future, or are they telling us what to prepare for? Because
Yes,
somebody's telling them what they doing next. Let's be real.
because but with this movie, I know it's fictional, I know it's futuristic and all that, but it's not far fetched from the truth. It is not far fetched from what could happen. Where it's
Very
just
true.
all about control. Cause okay, so they went war against you guys, but my question is why? What was the reason? What was the reason?
What were they
Y'all
rebelling against?
punishing them, and then her asking him that. I forgot his answer at the end. Like, what are the Hunger Games for? That's not really a spoiler, but whatever. What are the Hunger Games for? Oh, to punish the capital. But then his answer. What was his answer again at the end?
He
I
changed
forgot.
his answer. He knew it wasn't about the capital. I forgot what he
Hmm.
said, but it was I think more so about self. I don't think it was more so about what I think it is. I
Hmm.
don't remember because it was long. It was long. He gave a
Hmm.
long explanation, and I was like, this man done went rogue.
He did. He really did. I mean, it's not really a spoiler because we know how he ends, how he's at the end of it. But
Hmm.
it's 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 such a great movie. I commend people to go watch it.
Hmm.
Um, I love the storyline. It's really good. Now, one thing I do want to mention is that what I noticed and what I like that they did. This is the 10th Hunger Games, right?
Hmm.
So I low key did want to see them do the first Hunger Games, but it is what it is. Maybe they'll do that in another movie. Um, in the original Hunger Games, it's the 77th, I think, 77th or 76 something. So it's like 60
70
years.
something.
This is like 60 years before Katniss. And speaking of Katniss, the whole thing to the plant, she
Hmm.
said that was cute. That was cute. That was cute. That was a cute thing. But what I wanted to say is that I like that it showed the development of the Hunger Games. Like
Yeah.
this Hunger Games was so different from the one that they did with Katniss. That was so big. It
Oh,
was it was so
this
different.
lets you know this what happened in this movie with their where
Mhm.
it takes place for Hunger Games. I can tell it inspired them to improve. because they realized how faulty it was and how
Mhm.
things needed to be changed and how they needed to be better controlled environment for them.
But
It was good.
remember, she said she wanted his ideas too.
Mm-hmm.
So he is the main one. Also, in the original Hunger Games, the animals, they were like futuristic versions of bees and birds and all types of stuff. You see a
Mm-hmm.
callback to that in here where she's like making these generic like type of snakes and birds and the mockingjays and all types of like she's genetically what's it called, genetically modified,
Jenny
something like that. Like she's taking
is what you
these
said.
animals that are already there and just adding more, like with the snakes.
Oh, that thing was killer. I said,
Yeah,
yo, she
listen,
is
that
crazy.
they listen.
She is
You didn't say old
crazy.
girl again. You did not
Oh,
say
you
this
know who we didn't see again? When she yup, thank you. I was
one.
trying to not spoil it. I
Listen,
said, you know,
they're
I'm not
not
mad
gonna
at that
know
death.
that. But that's
I
what you get. That's what you get when you let your heart win. That's what you get, mama.
First
Them
of all, she was
cheated.
talking too
Old
much.
girl grabbed it and she did it and she get cock. She get a cock, 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 cock. Ah, that's what she did. And you deserved it. You
You ain't
deserved it.
right. She
She
did deserve it though, because she talked
deserved.
too
She
much.
was talking that it. She was one of them prissy rich white girls that her
She was
mama
like,
probably
ew.
paid for her to get into that college. Like, go sit down. That's what you get.
I told you I wasn't mad about that. I said,
Side
nah,
note.
she kind of deserved
Side
it.
note. That black girl with the braids. How Panem got the best hair braiders in the Panem? They got hair braiders in Panem. Her hair was lit. That black girl's hair was braided. I was here for
That
her.
thing was
I liked her. She
so
was nice.
she did it
That
good.
braid,
I
her hair
feel like
was
they did a good
braided.
job with the cast. They really
Yes.
did.
I said, no, where they found hair braiders in Panem? Come on, hair braiders.
So we flying you out. Come on.
Come on, listen. They did a great job. But the callbacks were one of my favorite. It was so many other ones too. It was so many other things, but it was overall a really good movie. I was getting so excited. I said, "Oh my god, I can't wait to tell Nancy that I love this movie." I was tempted to text
I'm
you,
happy
and
you did.
I was ready to text you, but I was like, "Nah, I'm in a movie with a bunch of white people." Even though they was laughing in there, and they was when something happens, I heard somebody say yes. I was like, "Okay." I was like, "Okay, white people, yes." Listen, it was so many times that I was saying, "You ain't ish, you ain't ish, you ain't ish." I was like, I wonder if people can hear me. I was like, "You ain't ish."
I just kept being like, ooh, this nigga. But you know, ooh,
Yes.
sorry.
No, it's fine.
But
Listen, it's fine.
but you know, I live in Georgia, so that theater was packed up with number of black people. So I was like, all you heard was
Listen, if I went to the one
I
in
was like,
Harlem, when I went to go see both Black Panthers in Harlem, that was an experience with my people. That was an experience. I love going to black music movie theaters. I didn't go today, but that's an experience. But I know I was saying, I was like, I was like, you ain't ish, you ain't ish, no ma'am, no ma'am.
this has nothing to do with the movie. But speaking of like black moments,
Uh-huh.
I don't think I will ever forget being in the movie theaters watching The Little Mermaid with Hallie, because that was a moment. Everybody was just like, you can just tell people were just tuned in. It was clapping. It was people smiling at each other. People dressed in their colors, just looking all cute. I was like, yo,
I,
I love moments like this.
I've I've seen that for both Black Panther movies, which I
Mm-hmm.
contributed myself. Well, I don't think I ever show you my looks for those. I gotta show you those. I still have them on Instagram and in my phone. I had two different looks for Black Panther. But I love going to theaters where people get in costume and character.
Yeah.
like making it an experience, even with like concerts like Renaissance and all of that.
Oh yeah. Bring that Renaissance outfit out for the movie. Y'all better re-put that back on since.
Right. I had a look for one. But
Oh yeah,
anything
you gotta
else
make
in
one.
here that we could say without spoil? I mean, it's been 41 minutes. I low key do want to. I do want to spoil, but I don't. But
I'm not. Let's not spoil. No,
let's
just
not
go
spoil
watch
it.
the movie.
Go
You'll
watch
love
it.
it. It
Look
is so good. What
good.
do you rate it?
I say a 9 out of 10. You giving 10 out of 10?
Oh no, I'm not giving it a 10. I'm giving
I'll
it a
give it
solid
a
9.
9. I'll
I'll
give
give
it.
it a 9.
I'll give it a 9. And I'll while we're at it, I'll give Marvels a 7.5, maybe 8.
Okay.
And
You like the
that's
casting?
not bad for Marvels.
Hmm.
The three main people, yes. Brie Larson did a better job than she did in the first one. The first one, she wasn't giving me much. Samuel L. Jackson was really good in this too. Like I mean, it's Samuel friggin' Jackson. But my favorite, honestly, my favorite character in it, I love Tiana Paris, but the girl that played Miss Marvel, and maybe because she's like 20, she gave you teenage angst that like a teen nerd, and it was so cute. It was very much Peter Parker,
Oh,
but
I
a
like
girl.
that.
Like she did really good. Plus, and I didn't know this until Kid Fury said that the actress is an actual Marvel fan, so a lot of her acting was from her, like being her.
Yeah,
But it was
I
so
like
cute.
that.
Plus, and I've watched the TV series. The TV series stretches out her culture more. Where I love her parents are so. I don't know if they're Indian. I don't know if they're Pakistani, but her parents are very much those kind of parents from India, Pakistan, Muslim, Hindi, very much. That's
Okay.
how they really are for real. They give you
I I
authentic.
can't wait. I
Like,
hope I hope it's really good. I hope I like it. How
it's
long is
cute.
it?
It's cute. It's to me, it was not that long.
How long is it?
Maybe two, because
Oh my goodness. Heck
Marvel
no.
movies be like 3 hours. Look, let's double check online because
Mm-mm.
I don't really know. I don't really know.
Because it's a struggle to watch a movie that you don't even that you may not even be interested in. Like this is one of the Marvel
Well, that's why
movies
I
that
say
I
do
didn't.
streaming.
No, I'm gonna be mad sitting at home watching it
It,
for
oh,
two
no, I'm lying. It's an hour and 45 minutes.
Oh, I can do that. Hour and
It's an hour and
14?
5 minutes.
Hour and 14? Are you
45.
breaking up?
45.
45, okay. Hour and 45. Oh,
Mhm. That's fine. It went by fast for me. I was like, oh, we're almost done. Even with this movie, when it got to like the end of the I mean, to me, this is not really a spoiler, but when it got to the Hunger Games, it's like we're done already. But then they had more. They were showing us more of his character and more of him with Miss Lucy Songbird, which I loved.
after the credits?
Oh, I mean, no, after the Hunger Games. Remember, after the Hunger Games, it showed him
Oh yeah,
in a
you thought
whole
it was
nother
over.
light.
See,
I
that's
thought it
why I
was
said I
over,
thought
over.
it was rushed because it was like, yo, this jump. It
Mm,
jumped so fast that it was like you couldn't even drag a little bit of parts along because you cut it.
hmm But it was not really about, like you said in your like you said earlier, it's not really about the Hunger Games. It's about Snow storyline. That's how I know it
Hmm.
has to. If we don't get a like a sequel, like at least if not a sequel with him, a sequel somehow.
I
Like the
feel
Hunger
like
Games
they
itself
can.
can be a series. It can't.
It can. They can honestly give us another one if they wanted to because I feel like I was drawn to the storyline that I was like, yo, I want more. Like what happens after
Yes,
this? I mean,
yes.
does he get in trial? Who gets blamed for oh, I almost spoiled it. I almost- I said, who gets blamed for
But you know what? He got covered a lot by Miss Viola Davis too with his bullish.
he was an asset. She knew what she had in her hands.
Yeah. Oh, she definitely did.
She was like, "Yo, why would I get rid of something that is literally
Yeah, because
helping me?"
even she say she not gonna be here forever because she was looking for a successor.
Hmm.
She was definitely looking for a successor. But Miss Viola Davis, you nailed that role. You was
Scared
at
me.
this thing. Everybody did good. Everybody did really well.
Yeah.
Um, Another thing, like I guess a lot of the district kids or whatever didn't have a lot of lines, but they didn't need to.
They didn't really need to. At the same time, some of them had more lines than I actually anticipated. Like one of the main district people that the tributes, one of them talked
Yes,
too much for me. For me, I was like, yo, why are you talking?
I think I know which
Can,
one you about to say too.
with I'm trying not to say the wrong word. I'm
Miss
like,
Mamas with the short hair.
yes.
It's like
I
girl,
wa-
it's like girl, bye.
I wanted to know about the guy that was like with the albino girl.
Reaper.
Yes, I wanted to know about him. I was like, yo,
I'm out to look who that actor is. He fine.
he
He didn't look
was.
like he didn't look like no child, but
You know what?
he didn't look like no
I'm not
damn
commenting.
child.
I'm not commenting because I be over here scared because these children be looking grown and I can't. I ain't got time for that.
Watch out, world! I'm grown now. Shit.
Watch out,
Listen, I could be your father.
buddy.
More ways than one.
Well, not me. I could be your auntie.
Yeah.
The sixth auntie, third
Aunt,
removed. We not blood related.
Aunt TT. TT. Titty. TT. But what else can we say? I don't know. It was just
I
really
have a
good.
question for you after when we get off of this because it's a spoiler alert, so I'm not gonna ask it.
Oh, we could talk about spoilers later.
Yeah,
we
I
could
was like, I want.
definitely. We could definitely. But yeah, that was it. I like I definitely rate this a 9 out of 10. I've
Yeah,
Here's the
same.
thing. And we spoke about this too. I'm thinking I'm not gonna really watch trailers like that. I'll look at some gnosis or whatever it is, however you say it. Like I'll look at a little, like I'll read a plot because the plot will tell you
Hmm.
something, and it'll be completely different.
Yeah.
I may not watch a lot of trailers, as well as I like to. I'm starting to go into movies. People, even if people tell me, "Oh my god, it was good," da 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 da, I don't hype it up because sometimes people tell me something's good, and when I go see it, I'm like, "This is trash to me," or even vice
I
versa. Like,
definitely told you. I will tell you quick.
oh
I'll be
my
like,
god,
I
this
liked
was
it
horrible. I hated this. And when I go see it, I'm like, this was amazing to me. What are you talking about?
because it's subjective. If you like some,
It
you like it.
is.
If I don't like it, you don't
Right.
like it.
I'm just gonna go into the movies just not expecting anything. I just watch, review, and that's it.
Mm,
But
understandable.
what are you gonna go watch Wish? Because now I want to watch it
I
anyway.
do want to watch it.
But
I'm
you're
not
not
gonna lie. I
sure.
don't think I've seen a trailer. No, I said I don't. I said I haven't seen a trailer. Like I'm trying to remember.
Rumor
I don't think
has
I
it.
know what it's about. I don't know what it's
Rumor has
about.
it is that all the animated Disney movies are in the same world, which makes sense. So really and truly, it's the origin story of the wishing star.
Hmm.
So I like
Okay.
that premise. But then a lot of people I'm seeing, you don't even be I'll be at work and I'll be doing my job and it would just pop up, bloop, Wish has the lowest da 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 blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, can I do my job? Like I didn't ask for this. So then that
Is it
kind of
out right now?
kind of like I said, the theater that I was at, it's out there, but it opens tomorrow.
Oh, dang! I
Mhm.
have to go on Saturday then. Yeah, I want to watch
I
Wish.
may go
I would
next
rather
week
watch
to be
Wish
fair.
than Marvel. I just want to support, my people.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna also go see Marvel, of course.
You know who's her voice though?
Who?
Did you watch the oh, you don't watch musicals though.
Yeah, we ain't got time for that. Get to the point.
Child, please. I
They be
love
over here.
but musicals
Innocence on
but musicals are actually supposed to be like the subconscious thoughts of the character.
Yeah,
And it's
but
supposed to
singing, and
add to the
sometimes
plot.
their voice be annoying.
Speaking of voice, did you like her accent, her little country accent that she had on? Miss
Oh,
Lucy C. Bird.
at first I thought she was playing until she kept doing. I said, "Yo, this girl, I don't think this is authentic,"
I don't.
but
No,
she
it's
didn't do
not.
a bad
She's
job.
not. She's not. She didn't do a bad job. I would
No,
say this. It wasn't needed, but at the same time, I understood why they went that route because she was very much a traveler.
yeah, you said a
So it
gypsy,
gave me
right?
very much gypsy. It very gave. I love that the fact that they turned the music. A lot of the sound was a country sound, and I
Hmm.
love. Listen, I love. I'm not a big country fan, but I love to hear that foot stomp like shit. I
That's
can't do
that
it.
hold down.
That foot stomp. That that little boom boom, and they did it in the movie. I was like, I love that foot stomp. I love that foot stomp. Something
That's
about
that
that foot
country song.
stomp gets me. Listen, stomp makes me clap my hands, makes me wanna dance it. Stomp. I still don't understand why Kurt Franklin makes all that money when he don't sing. But anyway, that's another story for another day. I
He's
never.
a choir director, isn't that what we
So
call
what?
him?
He's more than you ever know.
Woo!
Listen, that's a man. Let me shut up. Let me shut up. That's a man of God, but he don't sing.
So he's a choir director. There's
Yeah,
singers
but
that be over here,
the
and I
choir,
tell you to go where.
it's Kurt Franklin and the family, and I don't know none of the family name.
It's not importante. Not saying they're not important.
They're the best part. What are you talking about? All he does is be like, "There's more than you ever know." Something that makes me wanna now put your hands together.
Put your hands together. Come on.
They were the best part. Listen, listen. Tamala Man was listen.
Oh my gosh. That
When her
I
baby
actually want to
girl,
go see him perform though. I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of upset that I missed him performing right now.
she's gonna be in the color purple.
Really?
Yes, I can't wait to hear her sing. She's not a major character, but she was in the trailer. I was like, "Who is you playing?" And of course, she's playing the pastor's wife.
Oh, you did say it's a musical. I forgot you said Color Purple was a
It
musical.
is, but the music for the color purple is actually really good. And I like old girl from Orange Is the New Black that's playing silly. I told you I met her in real life, right?
Mm-mm.
I met her years ago when she was in her like her prime, downtown Brooklyn. Actually, where I was not too far from where I was today. Actually,
Okay.
that same part. And she was sandwiched in between these other two girls. She's short in real life, and I was like, I was lit a bit. I was like, you know who you are, and she's like, yeah. Like she wasn't rude, but she was like over the fame. Like you
Hmm.
could tell some people that don't really like fame like that. Like she was over it, and the reason, like, even when I was talking to her, her friends got to her kind of close and got to me even closer. Like if I was gonna do something, like she ain't Jesus. Like I just wanted to congratulate her for her part.
They probably like this going too long. That's what I'm not gonna lie.
Because no, but
When I
it
see
was
people
like
I
it
recognize, I
wasn't
don't even
even a
talk to them.
minute. It was literally a couple seconds. What I think it was is that she, when you new to fame and stuff, like she didn't know how to do it. Possibly a lot of people always tell, "Oh, well, you're the girl in Orange Is the New Black," and da da da. And I guess after a while you get tired of it. Like I was
I
saying,
mean,
she
because
wasn't
it's like you're not
rude.
even being recognized for your name. You're being called a character that you don't even.
Oh, they do
It's a
that with the
character.
post girls all the time, which I think is disrespectful. They do that. Hey, they be like, her name is not Blanca. Her name is not, her name is MJ Rodriguez. That's not Angel. That's India Moore. They always say, "Oh, the guy that played Ricky." No, but they always say Billy Porter. I'm like, why y'all can't remember everybody else's name? Like, but I get it. I wasn't even mad at her. But oh my god, we just went left because I was saying something about this movie and I forgot.
Mm-mm-mm.
Bad, bad. I
Okay.
blame Viola Davis's character.
Them eyes.
That one was blue and one was like, I like, girl, why do you have them two different eyes in, looking like Fetty Wap?
First of all, he's blind in one eye,
He had a
sir.
cataract in one. Mama had a cataracts,
I was like, yo, her eyes. I said, this
and
girl is
they made her look
crazy.
so old and ugly. I said, get this camera out this She look like a Disney witch. Move.
She was
Like, but Mama puts her foot in every role. Listen,
Yo,
listen.
I don't think I've ever watched a movie where I did not like her. I really truly like her as an actress. She
She's.
is just
I'm
all
gonna.
around amazing.
I'm gonna say this, and actually, the real person said this too. She's the Black Meryl Streep. I said it.
Yeah,
Even Meryl Streep has given this woman her praises.
she's amazing, man. Dang, we ain't got no. I'm not trying to. I don't like to, let me not be negative. No, let's stay right here. I was
Oh,
gonna say
this will be
something.
after. But
I was
anyway,
gonna say something, Lord.
we been here almost an hour, and we basically spoke about a lot of things. I don't want, for those that's watching the playback, I don't want y'all to dwell. Like, I want y'all to watch and not get bored. But what the fuck is wrong with me? But thank you guys for coming in. Do you have any other last words?
Any last words?
Like, yeah.
Hmm. I love doing these videos with you. Thank you for
Remember to
inviting
like,
me.
comment, and subscribe. Of course.
Yes. And
Hey Tracy,
um,
Did you watch Tracy? It's a really good film. I loved it.
please watch.
Please watch. I mean, I was gonna watch it somehow, but she made me watch it earlier. Like, she's like, I need somebody to talk to this about. I was like, sure, I'll watch it.
Yes, it was so good. I can't
It was
stand where
good.
everybody be like, I'm gonna watch it later. No, watch it now, because I'm gonna forget about it. I'm watching too many things.
It's a really good film. It's really good. If you're a fan
Really
of
good.
the original Hunger Games, it's making me. I think I'm gonna read the books. The books are long though. That's the thing.
See, I don't do that. I don't got time for that.
The
That's when
books
I was
are
in high
long.
school. That's why I did Harry Potter, because when I was in high school, I had time,
I
and
never
I
got
did, and I
to Harry
actually didn't
Potter.
have time. It was so good.
Really, I tried watching one of the films. I was like an hour in. I'm like, not for me.
No,
So
you know what you gotta do? You gotta do it a day with some hot cocoa. And you gotta do it with somebody that's gonna have you like talk to you about it, as you can't do it alone until
so
you
when
get
you come
hooked.
back to New York, we watching this. Then I might go to
Okay.
bed. If I get up and say good night, don't be surprised.
No,
But
you ain't gonna go tonight. I'm like, no, no, no. Ain't no night
well,
night.
then I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do one of these. Say that you're here, right? I'm gonna do one of these and just lie on your bosom and
Oh,
go to
that's so foul. I ain't even gonna notice. I'm like,
bed.
what's
Who
on?
did it?
Wake up. Wake up.
Wait a minute. What time?
I'm gonna lift one up and smack it. Wake up. Yeah, you gonna wake up. You gonna wake up.
What?
Harry Potter, man,
I
that is
can't get into
one
it.
of the best. One of
I
the
can't.
best.
I can't get into Miss Harry Potter's. Miss Potter's. I can't. And I love witch stuff and all that stuff. I tried it. I didn't like it. But I was not gonna watch it. But since this review is going, I'm going to watch it. Are you a fan of the Hunger Games? Because um, yeah, if you're a fan, you're gonna love it. It's a really
Yeah, it's
good
still good.
backstory for Snow, for President Snow. It's basically about him as a kid and how he, not a kid, but I think he was supposed to be 19 in the movie.
Like a good 17, 18 years graduating high school.
Okay, yeah, like it was high school or college.
It was high school. He was asking money for university.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess because you could
Remember,
do
she was like,
college.
I'll pay for your classes. She said, your classes are already taken care of.
Hmm.
She
Oh,
said, yeah,
yes,
don't
she
worry
did.
about
But I for some reason I thought that he was already like in college. But
it.
whatever. He's supposed to be like 19, 20, whatever. He's supposed to be a kid. And it's basically about how he got involved in the Hunger Games. And I honestly think
Hmm.
we're gonna build up for a sequel. I think we're
Yeah.
building up for a sequel. Very good. One of my very good like origin movies, stories or whatever, or origin story
And
movies or whatever.
and even if you didn't watch Hunger Games, I could be honest with you, because I could tell you right now, I can't remember the last time I watched Hunger Games, so I can't remember everything at all.
Well, I watched it. I watched it this
Oh
year.
yeah. I would say you'll still pull elements from it. There's a lot of talking points of Hunger Games that you don't even have to talk about the
Take your
actual
son. If
movie.
you can go see it, go watch it with your son.
Yeah.
It was actually really good. But
Hmm.
I'm ready for these holiday movies because I'm going to watch. I know you don't watch Trolls. I'm going to watch Trolls. I'm going to watch Wish, even though the reviews so far are not all cracked up. I'm going to watch The Color Purple. Definitely watch
Yep.
Beyonce's movie. I know. And
I'll
low key,
watch it when it's on Netflix.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm going to watch Mean Girls.
I'm gonna go watch it too, but I'm just saying it is not needed. Let me tell you right now, and I don't want to do this, but I'm gonna do it. I feel like Mean
The
Girls is
Indian
gonna be for
listen,
me
the Indian
personally. It
Karen is
won't be a six.
gorgeous.
It won't be a six. It won't be a six. It will literally be below six.
It won't be a what? Oh, yes.
Below.
Not you rating the listen.
It will be below. I already
I'm gonna
know. Ain't
watch.
nothing but to touch Mean Girls original. You know, Mean Girls original is so
No, no.
quotable. We are still quoting it.
Hmm. But it's based off
You
of
gotta make something up.
the musical. And the musical, they said that some of the characters have a bigger backstory. Like Karen has a better backstory. Um, Toaster Strudel girl, what's her name again? I honestly am not a fan of the casting. I'm not a fan of the casting. I like Regina Rapp, but she don't look like no doggone high school child. I'm
Thank
okay
you.
with I'm okay with the black Damien. I'm okay with Janice because that's the girl that plays Moana. I like her. Indian Karen is cute, but Gretchen look nerdy as hell. Katie looks boring. I love Tina Fey is still in it. I love the teachers are still there.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Mm.
But we'll see. I'm a Mean Girls fanatic. Going to, even though it's a movie that I didn't think I would like, and I bought it on DVD.
I knew
That's
I
how
was gonna like it.
it works to me. I like Percy Jackson. I was the only person that liked Percy Jackson the movie. The second one was better to me, but they're doing a Percy Jackson series on Disney Plus. I don't know when it comes out. I think next year. Definitely. But anyway, we've been on here for an hour. I didn't want to be on here too long. Um 9 out of 10 for me. Go watch it. Even like even like what Girly said, you don't necessarily have to watch the first one to watch this, but
Hmm.
it ties in some not somewhat, it ties in a lot with the first movie. There's a lot of callbacks, which I really did love. It wasn't too saturated with the callbacks though, but it was a lot of callbacks that you got like right away if you watched like the first movie or if you read the books. But also, we are approaching Christmas. Thanksgiving is Thursday. First of all, I want to say happy Thanksgiving for everybody. If I don't, I'll probably hop on here before Thanksgiving anyway. I wanted to do like Thanksgiving related videos. I think I might edit one in a few because the one I was supposed to do on Saturday it kind
Ain't
of messed
Thanksgiving
up.
tomorrow? Like in one more day?
It's not 12 o'clock yet. It's
Yeah,
still
but after
Tuesday,
I know, but one more hour is tomorrow.
but it's not. But it's still today.
I get what you're saying, but I'm just saying, like,
What are you just saying? You're just saying nonsense. Nonsense. No.
ignore me because I'm already gone. But
I
continue.
know, me too, but I'm coming back. Actually, I may not come back because I may go get some more. But I don't think I have any more. Anyway, tomorrow's another day. But um we're approaching the holiday season, Christmas, and I'm doing Vlogmas and I'm doing Reactmas, and we're having another what I did in October giveaway. We're having
Halloween.
yeah, we're having another giveaway, but this time it's for Vlogmas and Reactmas. So I'm having two different prizes. So for Vlogmas, I'm doing I don't know how many videos I'm gonna do, probably 10 like I did for Vlogoween.
I think
And for
that's solid.
Vlogmas, you're gonna be trying to guess what I want for Christmas. and each video will have a clue. For Reactmas, I'm going to have a phrase from Christmas carols, and you're supposed to tell me what the song is. Does that make sense? I guess not.
Yeah.
I would explain it more in my videos. Right now, one, I'm tired, but I'm not going to sleep. And I'm definitely, I like how my barber hit me up saying, "Oh, tomorrow morning, I do your hair." I asked her what time since 12 o'clock this afternoon, Miss Mama's ain't hit me up yet. I look
Ooh.
like a porn star. I don't like my mustache too thick.
Yeah, you definitely look like a BBC out back.
Yes, ain't nobody got no OnlyFans over here. Gosh. Whoa! Low key. The guy that owns that, what's his name? That Tommy leaked his stuff. I
Tommy
saw
leaks
the
his
video
stuff.
by accident today.
What video are you talking about?
The guy that does media takeout, he wrote something about Tommy and she leaked his sex tape.
Oh, I don't even know who you're talking about.
I don't know his name. I just realized that it was him when I read the caption. I was like, and this is what people are upset about. Well, he's not doing nothing crazy to me. Maybe we should talk about this offline.
Yeah, because I need to see what you're talking about.
Yeah, if I could find it, I'm not going. I don't like searching for things. I just like finding things. Look, you see, Miss Tracy. Look at this one. Ah, see, you. That's how you know. I don't really follow these people. I just know about him.
I don't know who that is. I don't know. Sorry to
Listen,
that man, but I don't
y'all
know
know
who that
that
is.
I don't follow the hot topics. I don't really listen.
Mm-mm.
It's too much going on in my own life for me to be following anybody else's life.
A
So shut
bill. That's what's going on.
up,
A bill.
Bill.
An
Listen,
automatic payment that want to come
that
out when ain't no payment, when ain't no money in the account.
a Christmas bonus in the name of Jesus.
Man, everybody want to have a
Listen,
birthday around the holidays. Like some of y'all just need to realize this is the worst time of the season.
you say he did a great job. I don't think he did a great job. I just think that it was normal. I don't know. Me
I got to
personally,
see what you're talking about.
I don't
Show me the video.
because I don't like doing hot topics, but she needs to go to jail because that's revenge porn, and you go to jail for that.
People think they above the law.
No, people think that they have a career. Tommy don't have no damn career. Ain't Tommy like 50?
Oh, Tommy from like Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah, she look like she needs to work. She look like she used to work in KFC. No, don't she look like one of those girls? And there's nothing wrong with that. She look like she about to say her next sentence is gonna be, "Hi, good evening, welcome to Popeyes." That's what she gives me. And there's
Yo,
no shade. It's like how I think Chris. No, we don't say her name over here. We say
yeah,
Chris.
we don't speak of her.
We say
May the
Chris.
force be with you. We don't
Exactly.
even
And
say
no
that.
feeling you.
May the what was that? That's
I
what I
don't.
think about.
I don't know because I don't follow hot topics because I've like unlike some of them, I actually have a talent. I said
Even
it.
I follow Hot Topics. I don't know what you're talking about.
They follow me because I just hear it automatically. I don't follow what other people do for what.
I be
And
noticing.
everybody, they mama just cutting up from Chris to Kiki. Well, not really. Kiki, my Kiki mom and her homophobic
Let's
rant.
not even talk about that. Let's not even jump
Listen,
on that. This ain't it. End this live, sir.
did you? I should listen. Good night, y'all. Reactions to Vlogmas and and Vlogmas and Reactmas coming soon. You're gonna get Christmas vlogs and you're gonna get Christmas
Hmm.
reactions, and there's gonna be giveaways coming soon, as well as one or two Thanksgiving videos. I'm gonna do a Thanksgiving vlog. It's probably gonna come out Black Friday. It's probably
Sir.
Black Friday, and I'm gonna react to the Macy's Day Parade. Well, the musical performances that you gonna watch my video edit because it's me, but I know you're not into that. But anyway, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm a little I'm a little litty with some big old titties. And, and yes, I need to go because I'm doing the most. But Tracy, I'll talk to you later. The light skinned one was cute. He did his. Who is you talking about? I don't
I'm
even
telling
know.
you, I don't know what this is, and I be into some of the hot topics. I'm like,
I feel like Jack Skeleton. What's this? What's this? Oh, they were supposed to do a live. Um, what's that movie I just said? Nightmare Before Christmas. I don't know if they still doing it though. I
mm.
hope so.
I just finally seen that movie. I think at my big age.
Well, I still haven't watched Cinderella, and I don't think I ever will.
You don't. Well, you watched the
Oh,
Brandy one, right?
yes. Who has it?
That's the only one
Why
that
does
matters. You don't need to
a
watch.
girl like her, a girl that's truly beautiful? I used to love the music. And if very little trouble, I could break a little arm. What?
That
Rest in
casting was
peace
so
to
all over the
her.
place.
Rest in, huh?
I said that casting was all over the place.
Listen, that casting was like how they used to cast at my college. Just you got a black mama, a white daddy, a Filipino father, a dog for a daughter. Like you just have color, color, colorblind casting gone rampant.
They said you the daddy, you the mama.
But where is she getting them from? Like, girl, Tommy, with all of that trouble that you're going, you could file an application to the Starbucks because you give me definitely you a girl at a behind a counter type tease. You give me that because
I
what
think
do you?
people just be staying in the. She just stays in the media takeouts type of vibes, and I'll be like, yo, y'all don't want to be known for anything else.
Because they have no talent. We do. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, Tracy.
Like up this video.
Like it up. Bye, because I'm doing too much. I'm Liddy. Cut to commercial.